What's up, everybody? This is Ultra Jones here for the comic book sit rep. That is the title I am working with right now for my YouTube channel. I'd like to give a quick shout out to all the viewers that watched my first video. I thank you for doing that. That really gave me some confidence to keep this going. Quick shout out to 80s Tees for many of the G.I. Joe shirts they have available. This one in particular is Snake Eyes from the Pitfall issue. Pretty cool. So today I'll be looking at the IDW reprint. So today's episode we'll be looking at G.I. Joe Real American Hero Snake Eyes: The Origin. These two issues are reprints of issues 26 and 27 from the first run on Real American Hero. I'll be keying in on what makes these issues really stand out and why they are great and why you should read them yourselves. And stay tuned for later in the video when you can find out how you can get a free copy of this issue from me. These issues have been reprinted many times and have been collected in trade paperbacks for G.I. Joe Classics and the much bigger hardback editions as well. With 2020, we were supposed to get a Snake Eyes Origin movie from Paramount, but alas, since the pandemic, that's been kind of delayed and probably will be released next year. In the meantime, IDW wants to capitalize on this movie and on the Snake Eyes story by reprinting these two issues. So let's look into it. Of course, the G.I. Joe maestro himself, Larry David of course, the G.I. Joe maestro himself, Larry Hama, dons the art duties in this issue along with inker and finisher Steve Leialoha in issue 26, while Rick Springer and Andy Mushinski do the art in issue 27. Last time I discussed Silent Interlude, which had no dialogue but did have our artists Steve Leialoha and Larry Hama doing the artwork, which they were able to tell a compelling story in which Snake Eyes rescued Scarlet from Destro's silent castle. These two working together present a very attractive or visually compelling storytelling, I believe, and these two issues are no different. The Origin is divided into two issues, the first focusing on Snake Eyes' past in Southeast Asia and his ninja training in Japan, while highlighting a developing situation in the Florida Everglades with the new Joes Torpedo, Mutt, Tripwire, and Junkyard. Cobra isn't too far behind them as Cobra Commander is hiding out thanks to the help of the new Cobra mercenary Master of Deception, Zartan. The second issue focuses more on the action but dabs a little in the not too distant past. Hawk explains how him and Stalker recruit Snake Eyes for the Joe team, while Scarlet relives the traumatic accident that changed Snake Eyes' life forever. Snake Eyes pursues Storm Shadow on foot, chasing him through Spanish Harlem and eventually landing on the train tracks of the subway. Hama creates this sense of realism / hyper-reality by basing his characters in real-world conflicts, standard operating procedure in militaries, his advanced knowledge of weaponry, and using influences from Eastern cultures. Now, before I get to this giveaway, I need you to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you know when a new video drops. Now to the giveaway. If you want to win a copy of this issue, like the one I'm holding in my hands, then I want you to leave a comment on this video with the hashtag SnakeEyes, and then I'll be using the YouTube comment picker to find a winner. Hama contrasts all the real-world military knowledge by adding ninjas into the situation. Given at the time of these comics, ninjas were all the craze in movies, video games, TV shows, and when we were only a couple of years away from Turtle Mania. He also uses black comedy to help contrast the constant conflict between the Joes and Cobra. You need look no further than Tripwire, Mutt, and Junkyard. These issues also highlight the merit of Snake Eyes as a person and as a soldier. He relents control of his situations, never feeling the need to prove himself the best. For example, when training with Scarlet, he goes easy on her just so she can save face in front of the other Joe members. When the helicopter crashes, Snake Eyes insists the team complete the mission despite it going sideways. Snake Eyes puts others and the mission before himself, and perhaps that's why, to me, he's a tragic character in these comics. I know it seems like a superficial Hallmark special coming from a comic book about action figures, but these issues also deal with the need for family. And I feel that Hama makes you feel for these characters by giving them a basically tragic situation like Snake Eyes. And Hama does it with an attention to detail. One would have to give Snake Eyes a voice through others, and it's been this way since the inception into Real American Hero. Since Snake Eyes can't talk, much of the dialogue is spoke between Stalker, Hawk, Scarlet, and the Softmaster. So in conclusion, this comic is awesome. Larry Hama always does a great, substantial job writing a story. And regardless if it's a story based on an action figure line in the 80s, doesn't matter. He's going to give it the characterization it needs to flourish. Hama helped mold modern G.I. Joe, and he still does it to this day. In fact, as we speak, we're only a couple of weeks away to the finale of the 10-issue arc of the Snake Hunt. And really, I mean, you don't read G.I. Joe for the tanks, the guns, the jets, the big 7-foot USS flag toy thing. You're really reading it for the characters. So that's it for my insight into Snake Eyes, the origin, and a little bit about why it's great and why Larry Hama's writing is great for characterization. I hope that you leave a comment with the hashtag Snake Eyes so I can send you a free copy of this issue. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll read the comic and give you the sit rep.